Hey guys, today I'm going to be updating my planner for the month of May, and I thought that I would go ahead and film it because I do get some questions about like how I update my planner. I'm still using this Pocket Moterm, which I don't think I shared like a flip through or anything, but it really hasn't changed much since I had it in a Vanderspec. And one thing that I like about having a bunch of different covers is that it's really easy to change how your planner looks and feels just by choosing a new cover. And I like Moterm specifically because they're not very expensive and I can have a bunch of different colors. This particular one is in the pebbled teal, and as of right now you can only find it on AliExpress. I assume eventually they will also release all the rest of the colors to Amazon, but so far they have not. They do have 3 colors in this new Luxe 2.0, and I have links to them in my Amazon if you'd like to go check them out. This one isn't like my favorite of all of the planners that I have. I really like that my Gillio and my Vanderspec lie really flat, and this one does not, but it's a really pretty color, so I decided to go ahead and use it. So what I'm gonna do now is just do like my little updates for a new month. Oh look, my sticker came up. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my little clear divider, like ruler like thing. It obviously isn't a ruler. This is from Caffeine and Paper Co. And I'm just going to move it over to May. It doesn't come with the slits in it. I do have a referral link in the description box. I'm currently on her PR team, but it won't be for like the rest of the year. So if you find this months later, then the code won't work anymore. But if you're looking for it like May, June, it will work just fine. I've already updated my washi for the month. This is from Paper Minty Studio. This is really all of the deco that I have in the monthly. These are month on 2 pages from Simple and Trendy Co. I like how simple they are. The other thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take out my inserts here, but I'm going to just leave this page in here. And these will go into a planner cover that I'm currently not using. So this would be the end of the week that we are currently on, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pop in some new ones. And I don't like to take a lot of the weeks with me just to try to keep my planner not so stuffed. I do have a Gillio that is only 20 millimeters, the ring size, and so I don't want to overstuff a 25 millimeter and then not be able to like downgrade to 20. And with my Pocket Plus inserts inside, I would not be able to use Pocket Plus in 25 millimeters in the Gillio if I switched out the rings. I hope that makes sense. So I already have some inserts pre-printed, pre-punched, ready to go. The only thing I don't have is the slits in here. That's what I was mentioning with these. So these come pre-punched, but I went ahead and cut the slits in there so that I don't have to pop my rings open every single time. So I'm gonna just go in and start dating these pages. I have been using my Sharpie gel pen, and I have been using it with a 0.5 refill inside. Well, not refill, I just swapped the pens, but I discovered something the other day, and I kind of switched back out of it because I wasn't sure if I really was going to like it, but I think I do. We'll see. Hopefully this doesn't go poorly because I don't want to reprint a bunch of inserts, but if you've been around here for a while, you know how I struggled because I hated the Uniball Jetstream ink in a Hobonichi Weeks. Now this is I think it comes with 0.5, but I have upgraded to 0.7, and I discovered the other day, kind of by accident, that I really like this pen on this particular paper. I always hated it in the Tomoe River paper, but I really like it with this 28-pound, like, I don't know, something I bought at Office Max. So I never thought that that would be a thing, but it is. Okay, so today is May the 1st, so I'm just going to go through and hopefully correctly label the rest of the week. And I do always get questions about this. This is the A6 insert size down to 86%, and then if you were to go into Peanuts Planner Co. and purchase this particular printable, it will not look like this. I have my husband go in, he's so kind to entertain me in this whole venture, but I have him change how the dates are labeled as far as like where Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of that are, and then we upgrade the font, make it larger, and that is everywhere in this planner, like recenter things and label things, and that's just the way I like it. Sometimes I change what I track here, and if I do so, he just goes in and changes the label, and then I start over with new inserts. All right, so now that I have that one set for this week, I'm gonna go ahead and date the whole month of May so that I don't have to do this again this month. I'll go ahead and finish up here with like the bonus half week, which I don't think I did this time around, but I'll do it. I hope all these are right. I usually check as I go, but I'm recording on my phone and that's where I look at the calendar, so hopefully they're all right. So that's probably a page or two more than I would normally have in here. And like I said, I don't have these cut yet, and I don't have the little scissors with me. No, wait. So the first one is already done because that was this last week. I'll just go ahead and snip these a couple at a time here. As you can see, the spacing isn't exactly the same as it would be if this was a true like made for Pocket Plus insert, because the holes come right to the line here. I thought that that would bother me, but it's not bothering me, so that's good. But for the inserts that I could find that were sized specifically for Pocket Plus, it's more in the center, like a normal insert would be. But this is like my favorite weekly layout of all time, so I wanted to keep it despite it not having like the perfect fit. All right, and then I might as well finish this up with you guys here. I didn't do this. It's been a really bad week for what I wanted to do. I'm just going to go ahead and assume I'm not working out today either. I know I will do this. I probably will not do this. And today I haven't had anxiety. So that should finish up the week. And then I will just go ahead. Well, how did that happen? I will go ahead and fill out this week. I always like to write on paper. So I have actually a couple of uncut. This is the A6 of the same layout, so you can see the size difference is quite dramatic. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this as like a something to write on, like the backing, so I can fill out what I know that I can carry over to this week. So I'll go ahead and write down the orders that I'm still waiting for. Oh, I forgot about one. I ordered a planner pouch that I don't have yet. And I don't think I have any appointments scheduled. We do have, my son is going to prom with his girlfriend, and I'm just going to write prom right here because I have no idea. Like, I know that we're supposed to meet around 4, but I actually do know where, but I don't know like what the plans are going to be. I'm not in charge of that, so I'm going to just leave that blank otherwise. And I feel like I don't need to write down like worship and Bible study because it's not a question if I'm going or not, but I don't know, kind of helps me ground my week and see what's going on where. And so the things that I track don't always stay the same, but for now I'm going to keep them as they are. I do appreciate using this pen that you can highlight and not worry about it. Some of the gel pens that I use do like drag a little bit of color with them, even if like, see the difference in this. So this 3 lines here that I highlighted over, that's how I show myself that I already received those items within the weekly. I also have a tracker in the back. There's like no bleed through over the black ink, and this one I had used the Sharpie and it just picked up a little bit of color in that one. Not a huge deal, but it made a difference. I almost forgot what I was writing. All right, so that is what I'm going to be tracking. And then I'm off work tomorrow. And I think this is my schedule. I don't know what I work the weekend, so I'm not gonna write down something that might be wrong. And then carrying over my to-dos, as usual, I have not finished taxes for the year, and now my husband can't find some of the W-2s. We didn't ever get our taxes for the city completed for last year, so they're probably going to hate us. I have some rings I need to sell for A6 size, and we realized today that we don't know where any of our umbrellas have gone, so we need to buy one of those. All right. So that is my fresh start for the new month here. I also have like my trackers and stuff, but I update those weekly instead of monthly. I don't have anything currently that is just specific to any month at the moment. So I'm just going to take those inserts and put them into a binder that I'm not using at the moment. The last thing that I'm going to do is I keep my inserts in this little accordion file, and I have them labeled here by what they are. So I'm going to go grab a couple of the grid, and like I said, I don't like to stuff my planner, so I'm only going to put a few in because I know I used some, and then I'm probably going to make this in half. So for my Pocket Plus, since that's not an actual size, what I did is I took a grid page, I think actually this grid page, and I found the center with the grid, and then I marked my hole punch with a little Sharpie marker so that when I went back in, I would know where to put my paper. Sometimes I have it a little bit clogged and I'll feel like I have it all the way in, but I'm only to the clog. So I was just making sure that it wasn't the case. All right, so I'm done with that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and slit these now, because there's nothing worse than going to grab something, expecting it to be slit already and it not be done. Let me see. Yeah, I used several pages of my notes the other day when I was taking notes about a personality assessment that I did. It was pretty cool. It was like I submitted videos so he could tell me about my personality type. So I was taking a bunch of notes about an email exchange we had, and now I need more note pages. So that is super simple, but that's all I needed to update this time. Sometimes there's kind of an overhaul of my planning system. Sometimes I change and I'm using daily, sometimes I'm using a different weekly, but for now I'm really happy with the way things have been kind of flowing along, and I had nothing to change except for to go from one month to the other. I hope that this video was helpful for you, and if not helpful, just fun to watch. I always like to see other people updating their planner. I don't know, I guess it's like what's in your bag, like how you plan or how you update your planner for the month. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new around here and don't want to miss out on future videos, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.